Yo, what's good, everybody? Hope y'all are having a super blessed day, and welcome back to SharpeSports. And yes, you guys read this correctly. This is potentially the greatest football recruit to ever come out of Germany. Now, I learned about this German phenom by watching the video from Respect the Point. So guys, this kid actually makes some pretty good content. So guys, go subscribe to his channel. It'll be the first thing in the description. He's so close to 5K. So guys, if you can get him to 5K, that would be awesome. And let him know that SharpeSports sent you. The player that we're taking a look at today is 6'5.5", 230 pounds, is the best player coming out of Germany and the 27th best pro style quarterback in the class of 2021, 3-star TCU commit, Alexander Honig. So real quick, if you guys want to see me cover more international players, first off, get this video to 700 likes. Also comment down below any other international stars that you guys want me to watch, as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. We're on the road to 200K. So if I do end up making a play on another international star, you're not going to want to miss out on it. All right, but enough of this intro. Let's take a look and see what Germany's finest is looking like out there. 3, 2, 1. Psh. All right, but let's see what my boy Alexander's looking like out here. Okay, nice quick release and strong arm. Okay. To me, with his, because he runs a 4.75 40, so I don't know why, like, to me, at that size, 4.75, that's, okay, with a square, okay, I see squaring up and delivering a strike out here. I mean, physically, he's got all the tools that you would ever need from a guy. I mean, 6'6", 230 as a junior, like, that's letting you know, okay, the kid's got some talent. Wait a, look at, this dude was just like, oh, okay, like I would have had that, but all right, I guess so. But to me, he reminds me of like a Carson Wentz type player, just like a, oh, I see the shiftiness out here. Let's go. Yo, this move right here is, okay, he's got some movement to him. But I would definitely say he definitely has like that Carson Wentz type build where I haven't seen him really let it fly, but it looks like he has a pretty strong arm, obviously a strong frame. So, I mean, worst case scenario, because he's going to TCU, which clearly, hey, he knows. Okay, that was just fitting the ball in that window. So clearly, going to Texas is going to help him as far as just. I mean, if you're already getting offers, just getting him in the building. I mean, he's going to be a project player just because even though he may be talented, the players around him are always going to be fluctuating in talent level. But getting him in the building, getting him a couple years to develop under a true college level staff, and getting him to understand the concepts of just playing the game at a higher level, that's gonna help take his game. I mean, hey, come his junior, senior year, like, hey, definitely redshirt him, definitely redshirt him for his freshman year, and then you get him in a building for 3 to 4 years, like, hey, you never know what you might get. I mean, worst case scenario, you throw him at like tight end or something like that, because I mean, when you're that big, you can get it done. But especially if he ends up staying at quarterback, I mean, mechanically he looks all right. Oh, hit the wheel. But see, when you just got, like, I would like to see. Well, it's kind of hard to make this throw. I mean, this is just something that comes from just being able to read the defense. I mean, you got 3 receivers over here and only 2 defenders, so one guy's going to get open. I mean, obviously his line just completely fell apart immediately, but when you're that big, you can just throw guys off you and go get the first down yourself. But yeah, as far as just like reading defenses, that's really where I feel like his talent levels. Oh, throw it, yo. Okay, right here, just let that go. That's a walk-in touchdown. Like, just decision making and just being comfortable playing the quarterback position, because that there's a lot that comes with playing quarterback. As far as, like, obviously he can get this off all day. He's a bigger, stronger Tim Tebow at this point, but hey, if he's able to get his decision making down, if he gets more comfortable making those tighter window throws and just not throwing to like wide open receivers, like, again, just, I personally would probably have him ranked as a 1 or a 2-star guy, just going off of what I'm seeing right here. Clearly, physically, his upside is like, you see him. Oh, actually, it was not open right there, but like. But it's like, you can't teach that. You can't teach a guy who's just physically just more strong than everybody. but he's definitely a project guy. But I mean, again, you get him in the building, you give him a couple years to develop in an American D1 program. Like, again, you just never know what you're gonna get. I think he has a lot of upside, because to me, it's not like he can't throw the ball. Like, he has good mechanics and he's shown he has a strong arm. It's just pulling the trigger on some of those throws. See, like a throw like that, like that's more so throwing with the anticipation, like I would like to see. It's like, boom, read that really early and deliver the strike. Like, that area of playing quarterback, as far as throwing into windows and being able to read a defense and know where guys are going to be open before the play even snaps, like that's where I feel like American football. But again, again, I'm telling you, where his worst case scenario is they throw him at tight end and they use him as just a utility player. But I really do want to see him develop as a quarterback, because I like his physically, he can get it done. Yo, I see you pulling the team. Let's go. Okay, way to let it fly. All right. Where'd he throw this from? I can't really tell. It looks like he's at the 50. Okay, that looks like 50, 55 yards in there. Okay, so he does have that cannon. He does have a cannon. You could, like, legit. See, this is the hardest thing with international players. A lot of kids have talent. If they would have just grown up playing, just being in American culture as far as football, because football is not, and like, it technically is international. Clearly we're watching German kids play football, but it's not international like that. It's not like basketball, baseball, soccer, where it's like you're understanding the fundamentals of the game at a young age and you're learning everything. Like, for me, I know how to play basketball at a pretty high level, even though I never really played basketball like that. However, like, friggin' cricket's one of the biggest games in the world, but I have no idea how to play cricket. It's the same thing with football. It's like, if you don't take the time to really learn, you gotta catch. That's also another reason why you gotta get them with some higher talented players. But it's like, if you don't take the time to really like be in that culture, and football definitely is a culture, there's just certain things that you're just not gonna be able to pick up on unless you were playing in America. Like, I would love to see, if he is class 2021, if there was any way that he can go to an American school for his senior year. I mean, I know there's plenty. You see this all the time in basketball. You get some type of visa, like a throw like that. That's what I'm looking for from a D1 quarterback. Rolling away from your body and delivering a strike. That is a D1 throw. But you can get a visa, or you can get a temporary visa for like athletic reasons as a kid. I would love to see him go to a program out here. Doesn't have to be no St. John Bosco or IMG Academy or nothing like that. Just like get him to like a solid American high school where he can just see where he stacks up in America and just get more comfortable. Especially because if he's going to TCU, he's coming here in 2021. So I don't know if he's already here or not. But again, upside wise, phenomenal talent. The biggest thing is just quickening up his release a little bit and just getting him more comfortable reading defenses and just making those more tricky throws. Again, leaving the ball to the outside, like he's got the talent. Like what I'm seeing right here, again, I probably would rank him more as a 2-star. Yeah, I would say he's solidly a 2-star quarterback, just because there's been certain times where I'm like, yo, you just need to release it. He definitely should be a dual threat quarterback. I don't know why they have him ranked as a pro style, but if he can get his release quicker and get his just understanding of the game more intact, this is one of those guys where it's like, 3 years in, again, you redshirt him his freshman year, you get him in there his redshirt sophomore, redshirt junior year. That's when you're gonna be looking at him like, okay, like this is why we brought him over. This is why he was so highly talented. Because again, this is potentially a Carson Wentz type player. Yo, I so would love to see American football just get more popular. The UK, Canada. I mean, Canada's coming along. I've seen Germany. There was a receiver that got drafted by the Vikings a couple years ago. That dude was crazy. He was literally like Calvin Johnson out here. But there's a lot of talented kids who Normally they end up just playing soccer, and that's, or at least in European countries. But if you can get some more talented kids to come over from overseas and play in the NFL, I think that would really help diversify the game and get it to be just a more worldwide sport. Yo, I like how this kid finished his run. He was like, hey, I can easily walk in. Get over here. I mean, number 20 got him on the back end, but hey, still. You know, and also in that video from Respect the Point, he was saying how like he's like always just like staying hungry for the game. Like that's the biggest thing, because players like this, it's like, I mean, I know his dad played in a lot of years in German football, but when it comes to high level Division I football, like TCU is, they're in what, Big 10? They're in the Big 12. Definitely, it's like he doesn't even know what he doesn't know. So you get him in there, you just take the full year to just have him just break down coverages and get all of his mechanics right. Just tighten up his footwork, get his release and his whole motion intact. I'm telling you, guys like this can go from, they'll just be taking leaps and bounds forward. Oh my, see, okay, we're gonna have to pause it there, because well, that is what the top player in Germany in the class of 2021 is looking like. I personally would have him ranked as a 2-star quarterback. I mean, it's clear to see why he's ranked as a 3-star. I mean, his upside is crazy. But to me, it's just really hard to evaluate kids like this when it's like, okay, they're overseas, and so you just don't know the talent level that they have. It's like, okay, well, did he break that tackle because that player is just really bad, or is he actually really that strong? Is he really that fast on tape, or is it just that everybody else is that? So like, it's just really hard to gauge those things. But as far as his physicality, he's shown that he can really get guys off him. He's a strong player. He's shown that he has an arm. I would say from what I was seeing, he could probably throw the ball about 60-ish yards in the air, which, hey, if my quarterback can do that, I'm good with that. And he's shown that he's really good on his feet. The biggest thing is just breaking down defenses and knowing where to throw the ball and just keeping his eyes downfield, as well as just he has a solid, trust me, I've seen much worse releases from quarterback, much worse releases from quarterbacks. But if you're really able to help just quicken that release up, and then you get him a solid D1 quarterback coach, you just get him in the American football culture and just have him just eat, sleep, and drink football even more than he is right now, he could absolutely just take off once he gets to America. But what do you guys think of Alexander Honig, Germany's #1 player in the class of 2021? Be sure to comment it down below. All right, y'all, but with that being said, hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Again, let's get this video to 700 likes for the best player in Germany. Also, don't forget to comment down below any other international players that you guys want me to watch. I definitely want to start showing more love to my international recruits. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you never miss any of the videos that we are dropping daily. All right, y'all, but with all that being said, hope that y'all have a super blessed rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.